fashion designer for the last 24 years. I've traveled the planet. I've sampled 32 countries, culture, and cuisine along the way. But it's time for a change. I'm ditching my executive heels for these babies. No slip, steel toe, Mark's Work Warehouse special. I'm giving up my designer bags for something a little bit more industrial. And it's time to give up my accessories for new accessories. I'm Cindy Taylor, and last year I enrolled in the George Brown College Baking and Pastry program. I know, weird. Who would have thought? Fashion to food. My philosophy for food and life is pretty simple. Be passionate about what you do and why you do it. Don't be afraid to experiment or make changes. Who cares if your souffle drops or your bread doesn't rise? Try again. What difference does it make? There's no set recipe for life or happiness. Just keep at it until you get it right. My favorite dish. This was a tough one. Is it my favorite dish that I make for me, my favorite dish that I make for my family, or their favorite dish that I make? Anyways, my son's favorite dish is mac and cheese. 5 different kinds of cheese. Cheesy, gooey, with those nice crumbly bread on top. Great comfy food. My daughter, on the other hand, she's a red pepper corn risotto with seared scallops. Pretty different, son and daughter. My hubby, I think he would choose my torche, although I only make it once a year on Christmas. It's a family tradition, and it's a family heirloom passed down by my mother. Now me, I'm a baker, so I would choose something obviously that I bake. My tea biscuits I love. Now I like to do something a little bit different. Instead of using curds, which are kind of gross, I use dried berries, dried figs, dried cranberries. Top it off with some of my homemade preserves. I just started canning this past summer, which is pretty cool. Put it with some curdled cream. Oh my God, I'm in heaven. It's amazing. Now, right about now, you're probably wondering, why on earth did this girl decide to move out of fashion into food? Well, food for me is just not a whole bunch of ingredients that you throw into a bowl. Food for me is a memory. It's a place. It's a person. It's a thing. It's so much more. A couple months ago I read an article about baking and how it makes people happy. I work in a community center once a week to bake, and I can tell you firsthand, it makes people happy. So a foodie, am I a foodie? What is a foodie? I think foodie is just someone who makes food and it makes people happy. Now, if you're looking for the next Gordon Ramsay, well, good bloody luck, because I'm not that person. But if you're looking for someone who knows her way around the kitchen, who obviously loves to bake, who can deal with kids, hubby, career, juggle it all, obviously is a person who has proved that they can sort of pursue their dreams, change, do something new, learn a new skill, then I'm your girl. And let's keep in mind that E in foodie is experience, experiment, eat, and enjoy.